can see the future, and it's all mine, all mine.
I really like New Year's. Every January 1st starts a brand new year, and these years make it easier to keep track of stuff. Like how January 1st is the first day I started uploading videos to YouTube, or like how I take a photo every year to see how I've changed, or like how I send a future email to myself every year, or how like I have a hard drive that has every month saved on it. Probably sounds a little psychotic, right? Oh, and on top of everything I just said, I cleaned under my bed in like mid-December and I found... Okay, I actually couldn't find it, but it was this letter that I wrote to myself, and I told myself not to open it until 2019. I'll put either a photo or a video of it on the screen right now because I'm actually gonna open that in my next video. I guess by the time that this video goes up, it'll be my 3-year anniversary on YouTube. No joke, I actually waited until January 1st to make my channel for this reason exactly. Like actually, I was gonna make my channel around Christmas time, and then I'm like, oh, you know, I'll just wait a few days and, you know, hit New Year's because there's something about New Year's. New Year's just makes it easier to keep track of stuff. Like the things around you and how they change. Yeah, it's cheesy, but tell me this isn't funny.
To pull this off, you're gonna need paper, a coin, any size, maybe a quarter would probably be better, a pen or a pencil, and a whole lot of...
I don't even know what I was going. I think that was supposed, like, the video just ends there. It was 2015. Like, I don't even know what. I was probably editing a YouTube video and try to make like a joke, but I don't even know how I could have finished that sentence. Like, I scrolled to the next video over and everything. Nothing. There's literally no explanation. You need a pen, paper, quarter, and a whole lot of I don't know. And getting back to my original point, the only reason I was able to find that is because I have videos backed up all the way to June 2014. And at that point, I was recording everything on this iPod. This is the iPod Touch 5th gen. I also had the 4th gen too, but I couldn't really find it. And before I even had this to record with, I used not mine, but my dad's Droid Max. And actually, that's what my first ever video was. And if you look back at it, it's, well, by these standards, it's garbage. And at that point, that phone didn't even record 1080p with the flash on, so it was dark. It was like a foggy day if I remember clearly. So in a matter of 4 years, I went from an iPod to this iPod to a phone to a camcorder to a DSLR to another DSLR. I mean, that alone is a pretty big change, but that's just me being materialistic. I have a video that I uploaded on YouTube. It's long gone now, but it's time to resurface it. I went from dancing in my room, and yes, I actually posted that on YouTube.
Video. Do you have any last words, Matt?
Well, I think the key to success...
Alright, that's about it for this pizza vlog. See you guys later, even though there's only 10 seconds of pizza!
Me dancing in my room and editing on a $5 Android app, and now I'm typing up my scripts and editing them on totally legit and not bootlegged Premiere Pro. Anyways, I have a video from New Year's Day 2014. And I've only talked about my cameras, but if we look back at that, as my cameras progressed, so did I. For my parents and everyone, like, New Year's was never a big thing. Okay, that's a lie. It was the one night of the year where we could run around the house screaming Happy New Year's and no one would stop us, so, you know, we took advantage of that.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I was a very annoying kid. I could only really remember the past maybe 8 New Year's. So yeah, I mean, I'm not that old, but to be able to look back at some of these videos and think about what's in my head, like, while all this is going on, it's just, it's like a different person almost. First bottle flip in 2017. So yeah, I'm only a teenager now, but I was looking underneath my bed and I found a little something from 10-year-old Michael Bloom. I found all my letters from the Tooth Fairy. Not even kidding, there's like, I think there's like 20 something here. I kept every single letter. And you know, I record a lot of stuff now just because it's easy, but I like to appreciate the fact that you know, I left this for myself to look back on, and that's pretty cool. So maybe it's a little much, but I read them and these are all real letters. I lost 2 teeth in 1 week, so I got extra money. So yeah, I don't know if that's creepy and finding those letters around New Year's time was a perfect way to wrap up the year. I see each New Year's as like a checkpoint. It's like to check up on yourself, see how you're doing, look at your past. Like, what did you do a year ago? You'd be surprised. Like, you look back in your photos and you realize that was a year ago or that was 2 years ago, and it's like, it's weird. Time flies by like so fast. But all you have to remember is even if you're not the you wanted to be, you're the you that you're supposed to be. Okay, that quote actually wasn't mine, but I got it from this website, and it sounds like a 6th grader typed up his poetry assignment and then submitted it to the website. Jesus Christ. I guess I'm the same cheesy person I was in 2014, right? But really, people could change a lot in the course of a year. Or even a few. When I was 9, I wanted to have 500,000 subscribers right now. Good one, kid. I'm still a new me, even if it's not the Michael Bloom with 500,000 subscribers I thought I would have been like 7 years ago. So that's why I like New Year's. It's the same reason I got a camera, the same reason I do all this crazy stuff, and it's the same reason I do YouTube. I like to look back at the old videos of myself running around the house screaming on New Year's. I don't know, it's just funny. Some people find their old stuff cringy. I find it funny. But of course, this happens throughout the entire year, not just New Year's.
Monkey.
But New Year's is a perfect way to look at the year in review.
Well,
Actually, while making this video, I thought about how I could recreate it next year for New Year's, and that's when I realized that maybe I won't even be making YouTube videos in the next year. Or maybe I'll still be making the same videos, or maybe I'll make different types of videos. Maybe I'll become an Instagram comedian, like, who knows? But really, I wish you all the best of luck in 2019. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to eat your breakfast.